What's up everybody, Sets here, but before we get started, let's play a little game. Can you guys guess what anime this song came from? So here's a quick clue before the review. This is another one of those porting animes that came out in 2019. But with that being said, let's get this started. What's up everybody? What's up everybody, it's Sits here, and today I'm doing an anime review on Babylon. So here's a quick little bio or whatever for it. This one is like an old school detective. I thought it was going to be more like Psycho-Pass, but I was completely wrong. But long story short, a dude's partner gets shot and he wants revenge and to find the culprit. But like with all things, it is bigger than he thinks. But with all that being said, let's go kick it over to my thoughts where I'll go a lot deeper.
久我山のワンルームマンションで一人暮らし。
何？本当なのかよ。その反応や。嘘だったらぶっ殺すぞ。
So for this, I'm going to do it in two separate sections. I'm going to do a spoiler free in the first part, and then I'll warn you, and then I'm going to do kind of a spoiler. Not really a spoil, but it could be a spoil for somebody, so I'd rather just be safe and sorry and separate those two. And the reason why I'm doing that is because when I talk about it right now as a spoil free version, it's going to make me sound like a dick, because if I explain why, it would be spoiling, because the only way I could explain that is to say what they're doing. So I can't really do that without spoiling, sadly. So I'm going to do like a summed up version and then a spoiler. So without further ado, honestly, this one was a swing and a miss for me. I love detectives or detective animes. I'm a huge fan, and honestly this might be why I'm so critical with this. I loved him, and then especially after Psycho-Pass and some of the other ones, man, I really was excited about this area. But then when I started watching this one, it was about like episode 8 or 9, and then and it's just like what, and it sucks because I was super into this anime, and then it just bottoms out, and it just kind of sucks, because then it just makes me want to go back and watch, you know, a lot of the other ones. And it's like they had a really good story, and then they just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I do know, I just can't say it because it'll spoil. But for me, honestly, I feel like, I mean, who knows? I mean, I would, regardless of what I say, I would still kind of check it out. But in my honest opinion, I feel like there's others that do it better. I don't mean to sound like a dick, but without spoiling anything, I feel like others do it better, unless they somehow come out with a season 2 that just blows this out of the water. Because honestly, this happened before, where animes are just kind of like meh, but then season 2 on the other hand somehow redeems it. So you know what, I will watch a season 2 because I am curious, but it is not my go-to. And now for this spoiler, quote unquote. In my opinion, the whole foundation of this anime, which was a little bit was based off of the suicide movement, which was just the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. And then just where they went with it was just, I don't know, it got ridiculous for me, to the point where it was just, it brought me out of it. Like, it desynced me from it. Like, for a while I was in it, I was really good, but then it got too weird and just desynced me. And then that was kind of like my feeling from like episode, I don't know, anywhere between 7 or 9. And then I was hoping like it was gonna have some sort of like redeeming ending for me, to be like, you know what, this is worth it, I'm so glad I stuck it out. But for me, it didn't. I mean, I will still watch a season 2 just because I'm curious, and maybe, who knows, season 2 might solve everything and make me love this series again. But for me, I don't know, those are my thoughts. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought. Would you want a season 1? I mean, would you guys want a season 2 or is season 1 enough? Hey guys, if you really enjoyed my content, please head over to my profile, and if you haven't already, click on that sub button, but then also click on that little bell. That bell will notify you anytime I post up a video, so that way you can always be kept up to date. Thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun making this review. Don't forget to check out my description. There's a lot of shit in there. I'm also part of the Brave program, so if you guys want to help support me, I would check that out. I also have a video explaining what the Brave program is, or what Brave is in general. But yeah guys, I will see you in the next one.